extra money change your life? You may be eligible for hundreds or even thousands of dollars from these low-income disability assistance programs I found. First, the Assistance Fund offers grant programs and assistance programs for people with dozens of different diagnoses. There are dozens of programs offered by this organization. These programs vary depending on what you've been diagnosed with, but many of them offer assistance with medical copays and medications. Some of them also offer assistance with your health insurance premiums, genetic testing, lab tests, therapy, travel costs for treatment, and more. There are currently 78 different conditions that are covered by the Assistance Fund. These include common or at least well-known conditions like asthma, anemia, ALS, cancer, Crohn's disease, diabetes, epilepsy, gout, hemophilia, lupus, psoriasis, and more. It also includes a number of obscure diagnoses that I'd never heard of before, and I'm probably going to butcher these names, such as amyloidosis and Pompe disease. Again, each of these different programs have different statuses. Some are open to new applicants, others are waitlists, and a few of them are temporarily closed. Each of them also offers different types of assistance, but you can find all of that information on the Assistance Fund website, and I encourage you to check that out. Second, the Selma Schimmel Vital Grant provides assistance to patients who are experiencing financial hardship due to a chronic, terminal, or rare condition. The organization does not offer a comprehensive list of every diagnosis that qualifies for a grant, but they do say that their list includes cancer, Parkinson's, and Huntington disease, among others. When I reviewed their application, I noticed that they also allow you to choose other supportive services, like help with groceries or utility bills, and they partner with other organizations that may be able to help you with housekeeping, laundry services, transportation, rental and mortgage assistance, parking fees, home maintenance, prescriptions, medical devices, pet sitting, legal advice, medical expenses, child sitting, companionship, meal prep, food, and other services. That's a lot. It appears that in order to coordinate those other services, though, this organization is going to share your contact information with different agencies that offer those services, so that's something you will want to take into consideration before you apply. Third, the Life Grant by the Cameron Simers Foundation for Hope offers up to $5,000 to people between the ages of 18 and 30 who have been diagnosed with a life-threatening illness. The goal of the grant is to help people with severe diagnoses make an impact in their lives and the lives of the people around them. The foundation suggests using the grant to organize a fundraiser, start a business, launch a product, take a photography class, produce a CD or publish a book, or travel the world on a goodwill mission. In the words of the foundation, quote, "If you can dream it and it makes a difference for yourself and others, it qualifies," end quote. Past winners have had diagnoses that included tumors, diabetes, lupus, cancer, and autoimmune disorders. The grants have been used to support charity work, art therapy, college educations, and even to help people start their own foundations. The application is fairly extensive and requires you to write a short essay, produce a budget for your project, and more. You can find more information on the Foundation's website, which I will link to below. Fourth, the Colburn Keenan Foundation Individual Grant may provide up to $2,000 per calendar year for eligible applicants. Their funds can be used to pay rent, purchase small appliances, pay utility bills, cover unexpected medical expenses, or the cost of transportation to treatment. They may also cover the cost of medical art jewelry. The foundation states that they provide assistance to individuals and families who are United States citizens or legally living permanently in the United States and who are affected by a chronic inherited bleeding disorder. We may also consider providing assistance for other serious chronic illnesses, but ask that you contact the foundation prior to completing that application. So if you have a bleeding disorder, you can definitely apply. If it's something else, you can ask them and you still might have a chance. Once you receive a grant from the Colburn Keenan Foundation, though, you have to wait at least 12 months before you apply again. Repeat applications are reviewed more closely and they're scrutinized a lot harder, but you may be able to receive assistance again if you can show that your second request is substantially different from your first request. Fifth, the Keep Swimming Foundation provides financial aid for patients and families who are affected by a long-term inpatient hospitalization. This organization actually has a really lovely mission, I think. They know that health insurance or charity care can often cover the medical expenses associated with the patient being in the hospital, but they also know that there's a lot of associated costs that families have to bear. The Keep Swimming Foundation can assist you with a lot of different things, such as rent or mortgage payments, gas or public transportation costs so that you can get to and from the hospital every day, parking fees, bedside meals so that you don't have to leave your loved one's hospital room to go get food, and even hotel rooms so that you can stay close by during a major surgery. In order to be eligible, your family must include someone who is experiencing a long-term inpatient hospitalization. The foundation defines that as a hospital stay that lasts at least 21 days. The grant works a little differently because you have to have a social worker, nurse, or physician from the hospital fill out the application for you. If this grant applies to you, please ask someone at the hospital to help you with this. They can fill out the form at keepswimmingfoundation.org/application on your behalf. Sixth, the Pink Fund may provide up to $3,000 in assistance for people who have been diagnosed with breast cancer. The money is paid directly to a bill provider such as a landlord, mortgage company, utility provider, car loan company, car insurance company, health insurance company, that sort of thing. The fund will pay up to $1,000 per month for up to 3 months to help alleviate some of that financial stress. Their fund actually has really generous terms as well. Your household income has to be 500% or less of the federal poverty level. That's 5 times the poverty level, which is about $150,000 a year for a family of 4. Now, in order to be eligible, you must be a patient in active treatment for a breast cancer diagnosis. You must have been working or have a spouse or partner that was working at the time of your diagnosis, and you must be able to show that your family has lost income due to that diagnosis. This could be due to reduced hours or a leave of absence or so on. Seventh, the myositis Patient Financial Assistance Program provides up to $2,000 every 2 years to eligible U.S. residents who have been diagnosed with a type of inflammatory myopathy or going through a diagnostic process because your doctor believes that you have it. If you are undergoing testing through muscle or skin biopsy, EMG, or blood work, you may be eligible even if you don't have that diagnosis yet. You can apply online for the grant, but you need to make sure that you have everything you need before you start. You have to have documentation to back up your claim, and the website says that applications must be complete when they are submitted, and that any applications that are incomplete or missing documentation will not be considered. You can get more information on the Understanding Myositis website. Want more lists like this? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to check out our other videos on hardship grants and other grants that you can receive, because I've been researching this for years and I have found a lot of help for you. I'll see you there.